keep it moving.
Usyk Fury, fam. Your favorite fighter, fam.
That one night in Dusseldorf, fam. Again, you know that night was a night of nights, Roy. Again, Klitschko still don't understand what happened to him that night. And I'm an absolute disgrace. I don't even know where that phone is. Do you know when your phone rings and it's bare far? I'll mute myself. You keep talking about this thing.
This guy. Yeah, no, it's Usyk Fury. What my frustration is with this fight right now is that it's not being made. Like every week, Frank Warren is coming forward to say, yeah. Next week we're gonna have an announcement. Oh, we're just looking for the venue. We're just looking for the venue, bruv. Where are you? Because like a lot of men are looking like, yo, the deadline for April 29th. It's gonna start to look bad. It's gonna start to look like, all right, we're gonna have to push this thing back even further. And you look even crazier for why you had to drop out the AJ fight. Because I need to get Usyk done in February. I need to get Usyk done in March, and it's like nah, it's cap.
Oh, you make what's the point, bro? No, wait. The way you just stumbled onto that one, it was insane. Because again, with those negotiations, these lot behaved as if someone was coming to seize their house. Someone was coming to seize goods, bro. They made it out as if this window we have is the window of all windows. And again, what they were using to say this is, well, we have to make the undisputed fight. So we can't afford, we want to get him out there, and say we want to get him out there at least twice next year. Like when they get into that bag, and he says this, okay. So what the hell's going on? Because where's the pressure? Where's Friday deadlines? Where is the deadlines? You're asking yourself, those are the true questions you're asking yourself in this moment. It's like, wait a minute, there seems to be no rush for this one when there was a rush before. So now I don't believe, this is the thing. So it's when it comes to fear, I don't believe any fighter fears any fighter now. I've kind of got to that stage about fighters don't really fear each other, but then it's the business is corrupting what happens with these fighters. Again, they wanted to fight in another country. They wanted to fight in the Middle East. Middle East said, not really that interested in that. Really, if we're being fair. It was like, it's not. With the money that you lot want, not for us. America, where Fury has spent a long time building up again, he's signing to ESPN. Let's remember what he's done. Signed to ESPN or like whoever owns ESPN. But he did a big deal out there, right? And then after he's had the wilder fights, built up a nice, solid American fan base, like from sports. Loads of people respect Fury out in America. However, Fury can't go America like anymore.
He can't even be there.
The build-up of what you've done, it just won't work in America anymore because of, I don't know, other legalities. Right? Other legalities. That's a nice way to say that, isn't it? Proper British.
Other friends that ain't really his friend.
Other legalities, right? So now it leaves the place that you have is United Kingdom. But then after you talk about where you know what I'm saying, and then you're running out of, let's be honest, you're running out of options because you keep talking about the British public and you don't want to con the British public. But for you to get paid, for you and Usyk to get paid, we need to see a record box office. Or we're gonna, no matter what, we're gonna get the Frank Warren undercard special. We're gonna get. And you say all the time, I'll let you say again, what's the statement about clothing when you're getting dressed and stuff?
If you spend all the money on the shirt, the shoes will suffer. Because that's how the main events, Yard Baturbiev, it delivered. Undercard, shocking. Like, it's so bad. I'm hearing, it's mad because when you start to boost a man who's literally turning pro as the chief support, come off it, man. Come on, bro.
And this is it. So he's gonna again, and it's something that again, if you're mad at the people, you can't really con the people. You can't say I'm gonna give it to you for free. Then we hear that when you're fighting, it's going to be a box office special and we're looking to pay £30, or you might be
Highest,
parting with 35 to 40. You
highest
never know.
pay-per-view.
It's going to be the highest. I'm saying, I'll predict this from now. Usyk versus Fury will be the highest pay-per-view number, like in terms of price, that the public's going to pay than you ever seen.
Can you understand? If you can pay us the record numbers, make us pay the record boxing numbers pay-per-view for Chisora. Oh, understand they're about to violate for Usyk.
No, that was just a tester. That was just to see the appetite of the audience. And the killer is the audience will pull up.
They'll pull up, but the maddest thing is, yeah, what are these pay-per-view numbers and why are you keeping them secret? Like, I get it. Man, we're pressing you in the interview, you start just throwing out numbers that don't get proven anywhere. Just, no, it's over. It was over 500K. Yeah, it's over. Definitely over. I'm like, shut up, man. No, it's not.
Yeah.
Stop the nonsense, fam. Because when these men do record numbers, these men cannot wait to let you know the figure.
To show us they can't wait to show us plaques, this, that, and the other. They can't wait. Yeah, but that's why
like you're too humble to release a pay-per-view.
Nah, never. There's no way.
Not even Dev Sani can spin that narrative for you on Twitter and let that fly.
Shout out Dev Sani, bro. Shout out Dev.
He's frontline Frank Warren's.
Yeah. But shout out Dev, man. Do your thing, bro.
I just think it's one of the ones where it's like Fury's really starting to be exposed for the nonsense, man. Like, you can't be a man of the people and charge like you're Rishi Sunak, fam. You can't, you know what I mean? Like, that's really high, because you've got to organize his fans, yeah? And like, for us, for Queen and country, we deserve to have this hair. And it's just like, now pay the most you've ever paid for a fight.
£35.
Hit me with the biggest payment you can manage right now. What?
Now, but what happens, and don't get twisted, I understand the economics of it all, right? Again, you need to, if you're not doing crazy numbers, but you got a loyal fan base that will come to you, because Fury fans are loyal. Like, they're the original loyalist, yeah, when it comes down to it. And they will, whatever the P's are going to be, them lot are paying. So you say to yourself, well, I'm going to up it because I know they'll pay. And at least my core, let's say if it's my core 100, my core 1,000, this, that, and the other, what are they going to pay that price? Because we probably didn't make what we needed to make in the last one, in the Chisora one, but we saw that there was the appetite. The same people were still doing the same type of buys. So if we get these lot to pay this price, everyone gets their money. You know what I mean? I think that there might be some of those thinkings into it. Again, like, it's a fight that we want to see. I like the fact, I just want to talk on Usyk and Fury right now. I like how Usyk understands who he's up against. He's talking about mind games. And he said, again, in that moment, he said when he was looking at Fury, I didn't speak. He said, I seen him play mind games. And again, Fury has been the elite chess player when it comes to mind games. No one can tell me he's done it better. And for the first time, Usyk is up on the cards when it comes to that, because Fury didn't know what to do. He wanted the reaction, couldn't get anything from him. He's just looking at him.
He just got louder.
And it was terrible. He's like, he had nowhere to go, you know? So it's like Fury wanted something and he didn't get anything back. And again, Usyk, congratulations, played that one to a T. But it's now, it's like, what's the main fight going to look like?
Even the online trolling when he's doing interviews and he's like doing these little videos here and there, I'm like, yo, you're really getting onto my man. Like, this Donny, like, Fury's too quiet right now. Yeah. And we can try and play off like everything Fury's ever done has been like, oh, masterclass. Sometimes it's just foolishness. You know what I mean? There's specific fighters he gets in their heads, but I don't believe he's done that particular thing with everybody.
Like, I think he's done that with most people. I think he's done that with most people.
I don't think he did it with Dillian. I don't
think man tickled Dillian, fam, on a stage and told him we're best friends and we live together, fam. Man took away all his aggression, fam. He does it in different ways.
But Dillian, for me, was so focused on getting his little revenge on the Wilder fight. How come we let him get a Wilder fight? His head weren't zoned in. Like, for me, I look at
exactly because he made him
all over the place.
Exactly, he knows when to engage and when not to. In the Dillian one, it was like he didn't really like. They were like Dillian needs to. It was more Frank Warren, and it was more the lawyers and Frank Warren that had the beef in that one. So overshadowed the lawyers and thingy took center stage when they finally showed up at the presser. Yeah, he's like, well, we're mates. Yeah, like we know each other, and it's like there was love. It was just love. It was
You know
almost
what?
like,
No, you're right. I'll give you that. I'll
yeah,
give you that. I'll give you
he's
that. I'll
just
give you
done
that.
it. Like the guy is very clever at when it's the moments, picking his moments of when to go for these guys, when to not. Even down to the thing of he made AJ want to change his style. AJ,
Yeah.
he talks about being a body. If AJ says when he talks
The
about
weightlifter.
everyone says the stuff
Yeah.
about me, and he mentions being a bodybuilder, only
We
one
know where
person
that
calls you a
started.
body. Only one person in this game calls you a bodybuilder, and it's not your fans. It was him,
Yeah.
right?
No, I
Now
hear
you
you.
want
I
to
hear
start suiciding and
with
boxing? Get out of
with
it.
with AJ. I definitely see Fury's marks on his mental. It's just in general. But then you start realizing he ain't really had too many opponents to be like, yeah, here's his archive of the mind games. Like with Wilder, it was that situation of like constantly barking at man. Wilder came in with the earphones on, doing all of that stuff, like trying to block him out, and all that did was just highlight how crazy and how much Fury has affected him. So now I do have to give Fury his credit, but within this Usyk matchup, for me now I'm looking at this, I'm like, I don't know how it's playing out. Realistically, I can't just accept that whilst Usyk is playing good mind games and he's saying the right things online, I don't know for a fact that that's getting to Fury. I think it might be a situation where we're looking at this thing and it's like, yeah, it looks like it's just because it's one-way traffic. It looks like that. But Fury is the type to maybe come online at some point and just start this crazy campaign, crazy vitriol, and just go to work talking crazy. I mean, doing videos and just doing a madness. So we're going to see how this thing plays out. But right now, I can't give Usyk 100% of the credit of the mind games just because, we still a lot of time left to play. But in
That's
regards to
true.
how the fight looks, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know
Well,
how
Usyk versus
see.
Fury.
I don't know how I can see this thing playing out. I struggle, man. I really do because there's a part of me that thinks if Fury comes out and mauls him, that shouldn't be a surprise. But if
No,
Usyk comes
no,
out,
you can't maul him. That's impossible. You're talking
but
about someone that's a
Fury
good
coming
fighter,
out,
like really good in
no,
his feet.
yeah, but hear what I'm saying. I'm talking Fury coming out and mauling him. Wouldn't surprise me if he was able to get that off. But it also wouldn't surprise me if Fury could get nowhere near Usyk all night long.
Absolutely, you got to put down the cards. That's especially someone like you that again likes the sweet science of boxing. You
Yeah, but
can't.
that's what I'm saying. Those are the two. Those are the
Okay,
two
yeah.
extremes. But
It's not
neither of
guaranteed.
them, neither
Yeah,
of them surprise me if they play out
yeah,
that way.
yeah. It's not a guaranteed. You know what I mean? Like you look at both, you think to yourself, "Ooh, like he knows what could happen in this situation." Right. So that's why it's an interesting fight. It's intriguing. It's not going to capture the whole of the boxing audience, right? But it's
Yeah,
still
yeah,
intriguing.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like it's still very intriguing. You want to
How
see.
much? How much do you think this fight is gonna sell? Because I'll be honest, yeah, I have some concerns over the excitement on this fight. There are still other fights out there. But Beterbiev, like, because remember, this is a fight that I feel like it's half or three quarters boxing community, and it's gonna spill over into the casuals. But a light spill
Yeah,
because it is
it's not going
very
to be a
much
heavy
a
spell. It's not
it's a
going to be a heavy
very
spell.
it's a very boxing fight, if that makes sense.
It's an
Like the
extremely boxing.
undisputed. Yeah,
It's like Crawford. It's like a Crawford outing. It's like
yeah.
the boxing fans are gonna watch it.
Crawford Spence is that as well. It's the same.
Yeah. Absolutely. But it's every time Crawford goes out, basically, it's like I
Yeah.
feel like it's that.
Because
Um
the fights where there's gonna be like petrol to the flame, it's AJ Wilder.
AJ Wilder, and there's a fight we're gonna mention in a second. Like I can't wait to talk about. That's gonna raise if they start just showing that everywhere, it will raise because people like when it's real. People like when it's real, and all we need to see is a flashpoint between Usyk and Fury, and we're in the same way we got in with what the Eubanks were doing. We need a real flashpoint to say, hey, hey, these lot are
Have you,
fighting.
have you seen this? Have you
Have you
seen
seen
this?
this? That's all we need.
Yeah,
Give us a
yeah.
flashpoint, and we're like, because even like I was sleeping on the cruiserweight division. Yeah, you see React Porn Coley.
Oh,
Do you know how I'm interested? Do you know how interested it's that one? I told you, it's that one when you're driving and you've seen something, and I slowed down and I'm trying to get a good look at what's going on over there. I'm interested, and
yeah.
that's what happens. Good flashpoint. It has to be real. We're in. Let's go.
Nah, I
Jake
hear
Paul
it, man.
versus bloody Tommy. I want to see it. I just want to
Listen,
watch. I just want to know.
Yeah, but it weren't that little face to face that sold it to you, though, was it?
No, it wasn't. It's just the fact.
Okay,
It's the fact of the matter of both of them. What someone's pretending, and I want to know who the pretender is.
Let's do another one. Okay. Yo, people, thanks for watching the Undefeated podcast. Make sure you
like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and all that good stuff, man. This is the place to be.